Do you have dark spots or hyperpigmentation, especially around your nose and around your mouth? Are you struggling to make your foundation look flawless? Then please keep on watching. Hi, this is Ami. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. So today I wanted to share with you a method that I pretty much use every time I put on the foundation that helps me to even out my skin tone as well as make my foundation look flawless. Let's get right into it. Now I have hyperpigmentation around my mouth and a little bit around my nose. Now if I apply the foundation directly on my face without taking care of the hyperpigmentation first, it looks grayish and ashy and I do not like the look of it. I do not want to leave my house with that look. So what I do is I apply color corrector. Now what is a color corrector and how does it work? So color corrector essentially cancels out the brown and purple undertone of the hyperpigmentation and neutralizes and evens out your skin. You want to choose a peach or an orange shade color corrector so that can help you to cancel out the brown or purple undertone dark spots. I am using NARS color corrector today, and this is in shade medium deep, which is more of an orange shade, just like so. I'm going to divide my face in half today. So I want to do a color corrector on one half and then apply the foundation. On the other half, I want to leave it as is and apply the foundation directly so we can see the difference at the end of the application. So without any further delay, let's get right into it. Alright, like I mentioned earlier, I am going to divide my face, which means on one side I am going to put the foundation directly. On the other side, I'm going to first correct my hyperpigmentation with a color corrector and then going in with a foundation. So here I am taking the NARS color corrector in the shade medium deep and I'm putting in some dots around my mouth and a little bit around my nose. And now with a concealer brush, I am going to dab the product in. I want to make sure it's completely blended and sunk into my skin. I mean, the whole point is to have your foundation do less. So it's extremely important to blend and make sure that it blends in with the skin before you apply the foundation. This is such an important technique to cover your discoloration, a technique only makeup artists knew how to use the color corrector. Now, thanks to YouTube and Instagram tutorials, this information is now widely available to the masses. I'm taking a little bit more of the color corrector as I want to make sure that my dark spots are completely covered. So I'm taking the same concealer brush and dabbing the product in, making sure it's completely blended, just like so. Now it's time to apply the foundation, and here I am using a damp beauty blender, and the foundation I'm using today is Dior Forever Skin Glow in shade 4WO. Now 4WO stands for 4 Warm Olive, which is a perfect match for my skin tone. I'm putting dots of the foundation on the left side of my face, and now I'm going to take the damp beauty blender and I'm going to push the product in. Now just make sure that you are using a damp beauty blender. Now how do you wet the beauty blender? Is by simply taking a dry blender and put it under the running water and squeeze it so that it absorbs all the water and the blender at the end becomes fluffy and larger in size. Now why do we use a damp beauty blender? It's simply because water causes the sponge to swell and it ensures that your makeup or foundation is not fully absorbed, which results in less makeup waste. Put the damp beauty blender on a dry towel and just pat dry it like this before using it. I'm blending in the foundation by pushing the product in using the damp beauty blender. Now notice that I am using a stippling motion and pushing the product in rather than rubbing it, just because I want to make sure that it does not disturb all the skincare that I have put in as part of the skin preparation before applying the makeup. Moving on to the other side, and I'm putting the dots of the foundation on the other side where I have put the color corrector, just like so. And again, I'm going to take the same beauty blender and blend the product in. I'm going to push it in and make sure it's completely blended.
I am doing a stippling effect and dabbing the product in as opposed to rubbing it because I do not want to disturb the color corrector underneath it, and I do not want it to become part of the foundation so it changes the color. Also, make sure to always bring the foundation down to the neck so the color of the neck matches with the color of the face. And here is the finished look with foundation only. Again, on my left hand side there is foundation only, and on my right hand side I have applied color corrector first and then foundation on top of it. Notice on my left hand side, right around my mouth, it looks grayish and ashy and not flattering at all as compared to my right hand side. It's more visible and noticeable in person than on camera. Alright, so I'm going to apply the color corrector on my left hand side and finish the rest of my makeup, and I'll be right back. And I am back with the finished look. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, please like and subscribe my channel. Also comment down below and let me know what kind of other videos you would like to see from me in future. Bye for now.